It's Brittany again with a team of two services, and this is going to be the fifth video in our series for services you can provide during the summer. This one is going to be tutoring. So first off, you're going to need to put in place some rules for your company. So I'm going to be reading through that just really quick. So 1. All participants must show respect and consideration for each other at all times. All participants must arrive on time, be prepared to learn, and have brought all necessary materials in order to complete their study plan. If students have no homework during a particular week, they still must bring other materials to study. Students are expected to bring study materials that will keep them occupied for the length of the tutoring session, which is 1 hour. If he or she does not bring enough study materials, they may be sent home early. It is the parent's responsibility to notify the tutoring coordinator at least 24 hours in advance if they are unable to attend a session or intend to be late. This is out of consideration for the tutors who volunteer their time to the program. If a student is more than 20 minutes late for the tutoring session, he or she will be considered absent. If a student is absent from his or her tutoring session 3 times without contacting the tutor coordinator before the tutoring session begins, he or she will be expelled from the tutoring program until the following academic year. Parents must pick their children up from tutoring promptly at the end of each session. All participants must respect Team of Two's property and be considerate to other students and groups who are in the tutoring session with them. It is the responsibility of the parent to be available for contact during each set of the sessions in case of early dismissal or for emergency reasons. Failing to comply with any of these rules may result in dismissal from the program. This will ensure respect of tutors who volunteer their time to make this program successful. This will also help our program to accommodate other students needing tutoring services on the waiting list. So, I just lost my train of thought. So you need to put in rules like when they need to be there, and like we did. And then at the bottom have where it says, I have read all of the above rules and agreed to comply with them by enrolling in the Team of Two tutoring program for the school year. And then the student has to sign it, and the parent or guardian has to sign it. And I did back-to-back printing. So this is the application. This is what the application looks like. And basically you just need to know the student name, age, school, grade, name of parent or guardian of student's primary residence, the street address, city, zip code, cell phone, home phone, work phone, email address. And then a couple of questions you need to ask or to answer for the application for the parents is, have you participated in our program before, yes or no? If so, who is your tutor? Do you have any family members who were enrolled last year? Please list their names. Do you have any family members who are applying for the program this year? Please list their names. And what is the student's strongest subject? What is the student's weakest subject? Please list any foreign language classes the student may take. Please rank the tutoring sessions that would best fit the schedule of the student, 1 being the most convenient time, 4 being the least convenient. Please indicate any that you cannot attend with an X. Saturday from 10 to 12, Saturday from 1 to 3, Tuesday 4 to 6, or Thursday 4 to 6. Does the student have any food allergies? If so, please list them. Does the student have any learning disabilities or special difficulties? Does the student have any illness or health conditions we should be aware of? Is the student on regular medication, and if so, what medication and how often? Will the student be required to take this medication during tutoring? To get better student tutoring pairings, we ask the students to briefly describe what they hope to do academically with their tutoring time. An example: prepare for high school or college entrance test, general help with material covered over the week in school, only math, only history, etc. We have some tutors who are exceptionally qualified in certain areas, so this section can be very helpful. So that was, okay. Then we have the end of this. If the student has participated in the program before, and either the student or parent guardian would like to make a comment about the effectiveness of the program or to offer suggestions, please do so here. Your statement may be used in promotional materials. We'd love your feedback. Thank you. Then you just have the medical release form. To whom it may concern, as parent and guardian, I do hereby authorize the treatment of a qualified and licensed physician of any condition which, in the option of the physician, is deemed necessary and appropriate. This authority is granted only after a reasonable effort has been made to reach me. And then you need the name of the minor, relationship, reason of which release is intended, address of minor, city, emergency phones, family physician, their phone number, their address, city, allergies, medication, contract, or other pertinent comments, health insurance data, company policy, group, contact. I further authorize the person who presents the minor to sign the acknowledgement of receipt of notice, privacy rights that may be presented by the physician or healthcare facility. This authorization is completed and signed of my own free will with the sole purpose of authorizing medical treatment deemed necessary and appropriate by the treating physician. And then you have to date it and sign it. And then the media release form. This is very important if you have a website that you put pictures on. It says, I, the undersigned, do hereby consent and agree that the team of two tutoring, its volunteers or agents, have the right to take photos, videotapes, or digital recordings of my child and to use these in any and all media, now or hereafter known, and exclusively for the purpose of publicizing our program to the community, including as part of Team of Two materials. I understand that my child's name and identity will not be revealed therein or by descriptive text or commentary. I do hereby release to Team of Two, its agents and volunteers, all rights to exhibit this work in print and electronic form, publicly or privately. I waive any rights, claims, or interests I may have to control the use of my child's identity or likeliness in whatever media used. I understand that there will be no financial or other remuneration for recording my child, either for initial or subsequent transmission or playback. I also understand that Team of Two Tutoring is not responsible for any expense or liability incurred as a result of my child's participation in this recording, including medical expenses due to any sickness or injury incurred as a result. I represent that I am 18 years or older, have read and understood the foregoing statement, and am competent to execute this agreement. And then they have to sign it, date it, address, phone number, and signature. And they have to print it. Sorry, this is a lot to go through, guys. And then the last thing that you need is the tutoring checklist. This is for each student, so you need one every time and put it in their file. And I would suggest you keep a file for each student. You need the student's name, date, tutor, course, tutoring objective, appointment time, arrival time, departure time. Student has books and notes. Student has current calendar. Student has done reading and assignments. Student has an understanding of the material. And then it says, how would you describe the overall progress of the student? Please identify individually if group tutoring. Good, behind but catching up, behind and losing ground. Additional comments. If there are any issues that you feel need timely attention, please contact the tutoring coordinator as soon as possible. If appointment was not kept, an excused or unexcused appointment date, please alert the tutor coordinator to unexcused absences as soon as possible. Students may lose tutoring privileges due to an unexcused absence. So those are the forms that you need, and again, if you don't feel like searching through the internet or you don't feel like making up your own, just email me and I'll email you the ones that I have. Just make sure you email me your company name or your name, and I'll change that in the forms. So I hope this helps you, and I wish you luck with your services.